What's up guys, it's Kamahley here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to improve your mentality and improve your mentality for any future tournaments. And as you guys know, I'm a small channel, so any likes or any subs would be greatly appreciated. And don't forget to use supporter creator code Kamahley to support me in the item shop. Without further ado, let's get in the video. What's up guys? As you guys know, mentality slash mindset has been really important in Fortnite for a really long time. Especially if you play the competitive field of Fortnite. If you didn't know already, you can be a really mechanically skilled player, have good game sense, but just don't have the mindset slash mentality. Either come into playing the cash cups or just playing Fortnite regularly, you cannot have a mindset to where you can't play for 3 hours without tilting, or you can't play for 3 hours without getting tired or bored. Like if we take an example, if you remember when the World Cup first started, Mongrel was definitely one of the best players, and it took him all the way up until the last week of solos to qualify. Yes, it could be because of RNG or him just not playing well, but even him said it himself. He said that he needed to improve his mindset, and he definitely did that, and he proved it in the last week, and he qualified. Now, whenever I hear people talk about mindset or mentality, they always talk about tilting. But when it comes to mentality, there's a lot of different types of factors that comes in play. For one, you could be nervous, you could be overconfident, you could be bored, sleepy, tired, or you can just be an overall angry person. But I'm going to be trying to tell you guys some tips to improve that. By the way, I'm not a psychologist, so if you're just an angry person, don't expect to watch this video and out of nowhere you're going to be the happiest person on the earth. Okay, so the first factor I want to talk about is nervousness. So most of the times, the reason why you're nervous is because you don't believe in yourself enough to play the game right and to win. You can be a really good player outside of cash cups, tournaments, or anything. Even in creative, you can be really mechanically skilled, but once you're nervous, once your hands start shaking and your mentality goes to rot, you will start playing way differently, like a whole different person. So there's a reason why top players like Mongrel, Kanata, and all those really good players, you will always hear them calling themselves good. A lot of people might say it's ego, but it's really not. What they're doing is they're hyping themselves up, especially in like a bigger tournament. They're constantly saying, oh, I'm so good at this game, I'm doing this, I'm so good at this game. Because if they don't, and they're criticizing everything they're doing wrong in game, that's where nervousness starts to build up more. You have to have confidence to get rid of being nervous. So if you're getting really nervous in tournaments, what you need to do is every time you kill someone, try to throw in some comments in there to keep yourself hyped. Some of my favorite is, I'm so good! Yeah, I'm really the best in the game. I'm the best in the game. Cooler Aqua! Shit on! Yes, I know I sound really cringy. Please don't roast me down in the comments. But also, when you're nervous, don't forget that you're not the only person in the lobby that has nervousness. It's people in the lobby that's either as nervous as you or even more nervous. But just remember that technically they're not even better than you. Just always keep that in your head. Now, I know this might sound contradicting, but you can also be overconfident. You do not want to be overconfident. The reason I say this is because typically if you're in a cup and you think you're the best and everything you're doing is right, you're going to always blame every single thing on the game. You're not going to look what you're doing wrong. Even if you're not overconfident, people always tend to do this. If you blame everything on the game and you're not reviewing what you're doing wrong, you're not going to get better. Because think of it like this. What is really the chances that every single game you're getting really bad RNG? Or you're not getting enough mats, or you're not at mats red at the same time? You have to think to yourself, okay, maybe I should switch my drop spot. Maybe I should do this different. Maybe I should loot here differently. You have to go back and review what you did wrong. Every time you die, you should use shadow play or whatever you use to record your clips and save the clip and look back to while you died and make sure it does not happen again. Now, obviously, you can get bad RNG. It does happen, but it just doesn't happen as much as to be the reason as to why you never place or you never get anything. Now, I can already see all the overconfident people disliking my video. They're like, bro, you don't freaking understand, man. I get sniped 10 out of 10 of my games. And I'm quite literally the best in the world. You're getting disliked, reported, and blocked on Twitter. But all jokes aside, guys, you really have to VOD review a lot. If you watch Bala ATW or I'm Speedy Gonzalez, They do some really good VOD reviewing and it actually helped me a lot. So you can go ahead and watch how they VOD review and try to implement it for your own type of game. Now, let's talk about when it comes to tilting. When it comes to tilting and being angry, I really have to sum everything up. Now, when I explain it, I'm gonna explain it for like cash cups or any type of future tournaments that's coming up. But you can also implement this to yourself even if you just play pubs or anything that tilts you. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is being healthy. I know this might sound stupid to you, as why do you need to be healthy to play a video game? But it's just as anything else, any sports, you can also get tilted. So you guys need to drink a lot of water throughout the day. And also, I know this can be really hard, but try not to eat as much junk food. Try to eat a little bit more healthy. It actually helped me a lot too. Eating healthy and drinking water actually does help with your mentality. Every time I play, I always have a bottle of water on the side of me. And also having something to fidget with every time you get out of a game, maybe like a fidget spinner. Clicks uses his rag to kind of just like wipe his hands even when they're not even wet sometimes. Or you can keep spinning your infinite scroll wheel if you have a G502 or something. Just like anything to keep yourself occupied while you're out of a game and try not to think about the tilt. Another really good idea from some user named Tapped on Reddit, and it's to watch Cash Cup highlight videos when you're in a queue. Normally when you watch Fortnite videos, you always can get hyped and you can always be like, hey, this is how I'm gonna play. I'm gonna do this next time and I'm not gonna do this. So make sure you're watching some good highlight videos from some good Cash Cup players, not some underrated console creative warrior. Now, I don't know if you guys heard of it yet, but it's called the 3-game rule. I actually learned this from watching Unknown, but it's a lot of people that started doing it now. So basically what you're doing is you're only playing 3 games per hour for like the first 2 hours, and if you die off spawn the first 3 games, or even if you play 3 games but you don't do as well, just wait another hour before you queue up. Not only does it help you calm down and take a breather, but the people who also didn't get as many points will be in your other game, so technically your games will be even easier and you can try to slay out and come back on the top. Now, the last factor to increasing your mentality and doing better in a Cash Cup, you guys should already know, but it's 100% going to be sleeping. You have to at least get 6 to 8 hours of sleep before you go and play into anything. And this will really help your mental health drastically. Now, you don't want to oversleep. You don't want to be sleeping like 9 to 12 hours because sometimes oversleeping really doesn't help much and it's actually bad. And sometimes oversleeping can even make you more tired because you just slept too much. Now you're tired from sleeping too much. I know that sounds stupid, but it actually does happen. Now, if you guys implement these tips with a lot of practicing, you should be placing better. And even if you don't, you should at least know why you're not placing and just have that good mentality to come back bigger and better next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope that helped you guys. If it did, don't forget to drop a like and drop a sub. Also, to support me, use creator code Kamahley in the item shop. It's Kamahley, and I'm out.